to I'm Divinely Faceted. Okay, listen. I did a free write yesterday. Okay, the free write was titled Misappropriation. Okay, the card that is on top of the deck is 963 hertz, which is the frequency of the gods. Okay, this is the energy here. All right. Hold on just a second. Ancestors closest to the sun, please help me channel this message. Please tune into my frequency or allow me to tune into yours. Please protect me as I channel through this energy. All ancestors closest to the sun, you may remain. All others, you must leave. Okay. The rune card that hold on. All right. So Barkana. All right. Barkana came out and it came out sideways. Also stillness. Okay. So fertility, stillness or stagnant energy, and flow. Okay, so I am getting that there is somebody here who may be out of flow, or you may feel like something is holding you up, or something is at very still right now. Something could not be moving for you right now. Okay, it's something here that you definitely have to nurture. Okay, definitely have to get yourself to where you can understand and be able to hear the frequency of the gods here. All right, this is the goal. All right. All right, with goal on this card. That is the goal. What is the rune here? What is the rune? All right, this is Othala, okay? Othala. This is family and ancestral land. Okay, family and ancestral land. Okay, so I'm getting that whoever you are somebody here who is definitely connected to your ancestors, but it looks like you've been a little bit stagnant when it comes to communicating with your ancestors or nurturing what it is that your ancestors has given you, fertilizing something that they have already dropped into you. All right, with fertility and water here, this is looking like something needing to be watered. All right, by stillness and stagnation being here, it's almost like you have a plant that you have not watered here. Okay, this is what your ancestors want you to know. It is kind of giving me the energy of nurturing family as well, by Othala being family and ancestral land. Okay, it's definitely giving that as well, but for the most part, I am getting that the goal here is for you to nurture yourself so that you can be in the flow, so that you are able to receive what it is that you are supposed to be receiving from the gods here. Okay, with 963 energy here. Okay, this is what I am picking up on. During my free write yesterday, what came out was Jabo or Gable. All right, the X rune. All right, gift exchange and SEX. All right, so it's all about your gift here. Also, Elhaz came out, and that came out in reverse. Okay, that is the protection rune. Okay, however, by it coming out in reverse, there's something that is going on with you, around you, that is not protected here. Okay, especially by my free write being misappropriation. Okay, my free write says misappropriation is using someone else's name, identity without authorized use. There are some dealings with, whether knowingly or unknowingly, a situation where a person you know or may not know is misappropriating something of yours that you do not know about, whether your name, content, identity. What you don't realize is that our gifts has been misappropriated and creations have been misappropriated for years. And people hope and pray that you never become privy to this. These things are done intentionally by people who claim to love you, strangers, and family. Okay, very short free write, but very strong free write as well. Okay, there is somebody possibly in your energy that is misappropriating something of yours. Okay, they could be using your name in the wrong way, they could be using your identity as well in the wrong way here. Okay, this is somebody who's definitely trying to catch you slipping, by protection coming out here in reverse. All right, this is also giving me the energy of the higher ups that is misappropriating your energy, your power, your gifts here. Okay, something that you don't even know that you have, somebody is misappropriating. Okay, um It's also giving me the energy of anybody could misappropriate anything about you. They don't have to know you. Okay, like I just said, the higher ups could be misappropriating your gift, okay, using it and you not even know it, taking your energy and you not even know it. Family could be misappropriating something with you as well, okay, benefiting off of your name or benefiting off of something of yours, okay. So be very, very careful. All right, this is the energy that I am getting. I'm also picking up on the energy that you may feel like things are stagnant because the gods have slowed things down because there is somebody using something of yours, okay. This is what I'm getting here, okay. It's not your fault that things are stagnant, okay. Even though the message that I gave you about watering and nurturing and making sure everything stays in flow, that is still the message. But I'm also picking up on the fact that the God, somebody, an ancestral being, is definitely stagnating something that is going on in your life right now, okay, and you could feel this, okay, but it's because somebody else is misappropriating something about you, either your name, your content, your identity, anything. It could be anything, okay. So if you feel that something is slowed down, if you feel something is stagnant, it is because the ancestors has kind of threw a wall up or put a block up. All right, it's only so much that the ancestors are going to allow to happen to you. All right, this is the energy that I am getting. Now what I picked up on yesterday, it to me, all my downloads was about misappropriation as well, okay, but it seemed like it was telling me a whole story here, okay. Circle the block. All right, circle the block was one of the things that downloaded to me Tuesday. All right, Tuesday. I think yesterday was Tuesday, right? Was yesterday Tuesday? Okay, Tuesday. Okay, it don't have to be yesterday. It could be on a Tuesday. Okay, any Tuesday. Somebody could have circled a block on Tuesday, okay? This could be somebody that you don't even know is watching you. You don't even know that this person is aware of where you are, all right? Credit check here. Somebody could be definitely looking into you. Also credit card. Somebody could possibly have a credit card in your name or using your name for some sort of credit card, okay? This is definitely giving me fraud, okay? Fraudulent type of energy. Take note. Okay, I am getting with take note and then circle the block. This is somebody who's definitely watching you, all right, or is trying to get as much information as they can on you as possible. Something very significant with Tuesday. I don't know why this is giving me a name, okay, day. Somebody's name is Day. I don't know if that, listen, Day, okay. Twos, all right, something is significant with the number two or twos, okay. Trolley is here as well, okay. I don't know why this is giving me like the trolley that's in downtown Detroit where you bike it. I don't know if when you turn your feet, if that's what moves this trolley, but that is significant. It could also be like the little trolley that go up Woodward here, okay. This is what I'm getting. Or you could have a trolley in your state wherever you are, all right. I did pick up, but that's giving me motion, that's giving me movement. This is somebody who wants to put something in motion, okay. They're taking notes right now. This is what I'm getting, all right. This is somebody who's trying to figure out what they can do, how much they can do, what they can use, what they can't use, okay. Credit check, what can they get, all right. I'm getting that your credit is not credible, okay. Your credit is not credible, all right. So if they are trying to get some sort of a credit card, they're not going to get much, okay. So I am getting, like I said, there is some sort of stagnation that is happening in your life because the ancestors has put it there, okay. There is some sort of a glitch that is happening because the ancestors has put it there, okay. This is looking like protection here, okay. These people are trying to catch you off guard or catch you unprotected, but your ancestors is still there, all right. When your guard is down, there's a group of ancestors that is backing you where their guard is up completely, all right. Vanderbilt, don't know what that is, all right. But when I looked it up, it says something about a college, Vanderbilt College, and it says research university. It also said it was top ranked, okay. So the energy that I got from that is these people, whoever they are doing some research on you, okay. I'm also getting that you are a master researcher as well, but I'm also getting, okay, that they're looking into you. Whoever these people are, they are looking into you. They are taking notes, okay. They are on your street, they are on your block, okay. Could be in a trolley, okay, or in a bus, All right, something unassuming. This is what I'm picking up on. All right, but they're realizing that you are top ranked. Okay, this is what I am getting. They're realizing your rank here. Your rank is not normal. Your rank is beyond the stars. Okay, it is that type of energy here. Okay, now when I did my cards, Enrich came out, America came out, Set Fire came out, okay? Ascend came out in reverse. Osiris came out in reverse, okay? And Celestial telepathy came out together. Okay, so what I got from that is your connection with self enriches the people who have been used. They will be set ablaze. I'm sorry, they will set blaze to your ascension. But I just said they will be set ablaze. So whatever's going on, whoever is misappropriating something about you, looking into you, circling your blog, using your credit, using your name, using your content, that person is going to be set ablaze. Okay, this is what I am getting. Okay, literally on fire. Okay, this is what I am getting. Somebody could possibly, I am so sorry I have to say this, but there could be a house fire where it is fatal, a fatal house fire. This is what I am picking up on. They will set blaze to your ascension and gathering info by way of recording or Siri. Okay, now this is giving me somebody outside of who you know. All right, I am getting that this right here, this energy that I am picking up on, this is the higher ups. Okay, this is people that has been using the people of America. Okay, but they are gathering information by way of recording, and they are recording by way of Siri. Okay, however, you have attained celestial telepathy. Okay, and these people truly do not understand your rank. All right, those doing this are Wicca. Okay, so they are in the, I guess, a Wicca religion, or is a male. Wicca really means male. Witche means female. Okay, so they are doing this. um those doing this are Wicca, or in the Wicca group, okay? Or is a male, or is doing this to assist a male. But they are misappropriating some aspect of your existence, okay? This is the energy that I was picking up on yesterday. Now, when it comes to these people trying to gather some sort of information from you, what stood out to me in this is that you've attained celestial telepathy, okay? So whatever it is that these people are trying to attain from you and listen to you through Siri, maybe through the phone, or maybe through Wi-Fi, or whatever else type of devices that they are using to listen to, okay? They do not know, because you are top ranked and because you look like you have come into some sort of telepathic communication, that you can communicate with celestial beings, okay? You can communicate without even opening up your fucking mouth. So they're not going to get exactly what it is that they think that they are going to get, okay? All of these people that is in your energy, that is trying to misappropriate whatever it is that you have, whatever it is going on with you, okay? It is not going to be a success. Whatever it is they are trying to attain from you by way of listening in or being nosy or circling the block, okay? It's giving me, I don't know why I'm picking up on Mr. T, okay? Pity the fool. I pity the fool. Okay? So it's, listen, I pity the fool. What the fuck do that really mean? I pity the fool. Like I feel sorry for that nigga type shit. All right? This is what I am picking up right now. Okay? Listen. Celestial telepathy, okay? You are extraordinary, okay? You don't have to open your mouth to speak, okay? This is what these people do not know about you, all right? Somebody's doing some sort of research. You are ranked, okay? You are top ranked, okay? Certain people just ain't about to get fucked with. It's certain information that people are not just about to get, all right? Because you don't even have to open your mouth in no way, shape, or form to communicate, okay? And you're not just communicating with ancestors. You're communicating with celestial beings, okay? Those people beyond the stars. I think I said something about beyond the stars already, all right? This is the energy, all right? Also, this came to me. Why do outer space have cosmic assistance? All right, this is what came to me. Why do, see if you can answer this question. Why do outer space have cosmic assistance? I'll wait. Ding 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 ding. Okay, You may not even know what I'm talking about. Why do outer space have cosmic assistance? Okay? We have to understand and know exactly what it is that we are seeing, what it is that we are watching, what it is that we are hearing. Okay? We are hearing a lot and we are not registering the information that we get when we hear it. Okay? So what the cosmic assistance I'm talking about is the Russian space station. Why is there a Russian space station? Okay, this is a Russian gas station. This is a gas station in space. That's all a Russian space station is. Okay, it is a station out in space. All right, where when you come up there, you can stop there. Okay, it is like you stopping at a gas station here. Why is there a space station in space? Okay, they don't go back and forth that often, or do they, quote unquote? We don't hear about them launching motherfuckers to the moon or to anywhere else for that matter, quote unquote. So why is there a space station slash gas station or whatever the fuck you can get from the Russian space station? Why is that there? Okay, what type of access do we really have to space? What can they really just come and go? All right, you got to think about what the Aztecs was doing before. You got to think about Enoch and where the fuck is he? Okay, if he went up per what the Bible say, where is he? Because he never died, but it truly says that he ascended and he went up. Okay, so if he went up, how in the fuck did he get there? Did he levitate? Was it like a machine that he went into? Did he go into a spaceship? Was he like poof the fuck be gone? Like where did he go? Like he never came back. The Bible never speak of him coming back. So clearly there is something going on up there where they don't want us to pay attention to. Okay, but that is the question. Why is there cosmic assistance? Why is there a space station? And why is it only one? Because space is huge. So why is that even up there? Why do they have a human, if that's a human that's in the space station? Okay, why do they even have that? All right, why is that person there? Is that person literally there by himself going insane and crazy like they show us on TV? Or is that person even human? Okay, it's that type of energy. We hear, but we don't pay attention to. We see, but we don't pay attention to. Every time you see a movie and they show you the space station, it's always one single solitary motherfucker in the space station, okay? I ain't buying that shit. Because why the fuck you up there anyway? Like, what are you doing? All right, it's that type of energy. We need to be looking more into things. Okay, there is celestial life. All right, I'm speaking to somebody who can telepathically communicate to with a celestial being. Okay, this is the energy that I cannot channel of the gods. I cannot, okay? There is somebody here who is able to speak with the gods, okay? And I'm talking about the celestial gods, all right? Because the gods that walked this earth was celestial. They were not human, okay? This brings me to some more truth that I want to be talking about, all right? Now, when it comes to what the Bible was talking about, what did the Bible say? The Bible was talking about, every time you read a scripture, it said that you are a foreigner in the land. You are a foreigner, and they were talking to, I guess, the Israelites, saying that they were a foreigner in the land. And if you are like me, I know you was wondering, like, oh, so where's the fuck is they land? Like, where the fuck did they come from? Why you keep saying they foreigners in every land that they fucking go to? They're foreigners in this land. They're foreigners in everywhere they go. They're foreigners or they're aliens. Okay, look and see if the Bible mentioned aliens. Okay, or you're an alien in the land type shit, like you don't even belong here, like you don't even come from here. Okay, it's that type of energy. When you think about celestial, you got to think about what you're hearing in the Bible as well. Constantly saying you are foreigners in the land. Now we know what foreigners in the land mean. Okay, that could be somebody that lived in with the Arabic background coming to America and you're a foreigner. Okay, or you lived in Africa and you came here and you're considered a foreigner. Okay, now in the Bible, and we talking about when the fuck back when and back then. Okay, they were calling the Israelites, I guess, foreigners, because why? Because why? Because everywhere they went, they wasn't from there. Okay, but we're not thinking about the celestial beings. We're not thinking about the fact that we were gods and that our people were descended from the gods. Okay, we're not thinking about that, and this is the reason why they are saying that we are foreigners in the land. Okay, because we literally are not from here. Okay, again, George Washington never let them know who and what they were. Who and what they were. Okay, what were you? Who were you? Okay, it's that type of energy. Give me more here. Anything on aliens in the land, foreigners in the land. Okay, listen, awakening. Okay, with Osar. All right, this is Osiris, and then I got co-creation here as well. Now, when we're speaking about co-creation here, okay, the Bible mentions every now and then, I believe maybe once or twice, about co-creating. All right. Now, when you think about co-creating, what does that really mean? Okay, when you co-create, that means you are creating with someone. You got to think about the role play, the word play that they are doing in the Bible and that they are doing, period, in your face. When you think about co-creating with someone, that means you are co-creating. It's a team effort. Okay. When you're co-creating with God, what does that mean? Okay, do that not mean that God is with you? Do that not mean that his spirit is set upon folks? Okay, when you co-create, that means that God is with you. He is not anywhere else, he is with you. All right, so we got to be very mindful of the wordplay that people use, especially when it comes to co-creation. What you see? Okay, yes, the Bible uses the word alien in translation to refer to a foreigner or a resident in the land not their own. Okay, so the Bible was talking about aliens, okay, and they were talking about foreigners. Okay, but every single time that they mentioned foreigner, all right, they were really truly talking about aliens. You are an alien in the land. All right, and we wonder, how come they didn't talk about dinosaurs? How come they didn't talk about aliens? They did. They called the Israelites aliens. Okay, and the way we look at it, we're not thinking a complete alien. All right, but you have to think about the blood that you have. You have to think about the genetic makeup that you have. You got to think deeper into what things are. Okay, if you was a foreigner in the land, then that means you were an alien in the land. Okay, and if you are an alien, then that means you are not from here. Okay, it is giving that type of energy. Okay, there is celestial things going on. There is a Russian space station. Okay, why and why and why again? Okay, you have to think about these things when you hear things put into context. Okay, you got to think outside of the box. All right, time is shifting. All right, this is the energy that I am getting right now. Time is definitely shifting. Okay, but that time is shifting so that all of the divines are able to hear what they are supposed to be hearing and seeing exactly what they are supposed to be seeing. Okay, this is the energy here. All right, why do you think it was such a hush hush on those aliens that was at that mall? Okay, conscious seeker here. All right, this is what I am seeing here. Conscious seeker and then expunged. Okay, so I am getting that they expunged whatever happened in Miami. I believe they were talking about they were seeing aliens, this, that, and the other, but they tried to expunge that. Why? Okay, why don't they want anything that they are trying to hide? You better believe, and you got to know that it is black. All right, remember I showed you the lady that they found on the back of the moon. So if they have completely thrown out the fact that there are aliens out here, that there is other terrestrial life or celestial life, okay, if they have completely thrown that fucking idea out of the fucking world, okay, it don't show up in the Bible. All right, we got sky, we got outer space, but we don't have aliens. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. Okay, if they are throwing it away, you better believe it is attached to the black person. Okay, remember what I showed you with them finding a lady with locks. Okay, black lady. Okay, she was flying a spaceship. She was flying a spaceship with her mind. Okay, this is the energy that I am talking about. All right, we are getting back in contact with our folk, and our folk ain't from here. Okay, our ancestors are the gods, our ancestors are the aliens. Okay, real fucking talk. Okay, I already showed you a video from the 1970s. Okay, it was from the 70s. It was no old ass shit. It was from the 70s, okay? That's what, 30 years ago, 35 years ago that they found an alien woman, black woman on the back of the moon. Okay, that type of energy. My thing is, how in the fuck you know what's the front and what's the back of the moon? You got to be careful of what you're hearing. Okay, we found this person on the back of the moon. Okay, so what you mean the back of the moon? What's the difference between the front and the back? Tell me what you saw. What made you decipher that this was the back and not the front? Okay, it's that type of energy. You gotta ask questions out to this bitch. Okay, we can't just be out here. Would you drink something that somebody just had open and they giving it to you? Would you drink that? Okay, you'll be looking like, did you drink out that already? Where you get that from? Like, would you really drink that? All right, is that type of energy here? Why are we drinking the fucking Kool-Aid and we don't know what's in it? It's that type of energy. We gotta wake up though, okay? Because they are trying to expunge the conscious seekers. Okay, I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up. All right, because we are top ranked. Okay, there's people out here that is top ranked and they are finding out. I'm seeing structure here. Okay, people are rebuilding their structure, they're getting their memory back, and this is what they are worried about. Okay, the memory that they don't want you to have is the memory of celestial power. Okay, for you to remember that you was a fucking alien, for you to remember that you come from up there, for you to remember everything that's going on up there. What does that mean for this world? Okay, what does that mean for the cage that they have you in? All right, it's that type of energy here. Okay, if you think that they want you to think, okay, eat like they want you to eat, know what they want you to know. What are you? You are their creation. Okay, you are their creation. Now, if you take everything that they fed you, okay, spoon fed and finger fed, if you take everything that they fed you and say, all right, we're gonna throw all this out, and then I'm gonna research, and then I'm gonna pick whatever I need back up. I'm gonna throw everything out. So I'm gonna research religion, I'm gonna research food, I'm gonna research body, I'm gonna research this, I'm gonna research that, and then you pick up all new shit. What do that do for you? Okay, when you're not using any method that they gave you to use, think about it. Every method that we use is one that was given to us, one that was shown to us on the fucking TV, one that was told to us as we was growing up. Every single method that we use. Okay, how come people don't pray jump jack? Well, how come people don't pray like this, doing jumping jacks? How come praying is an exercise type shit? Okay, how is that type of energy? How come we're looking at it the way that they gave it to us to look at? All right, it's almost like taking one of my photos. Okay, give me my picture I just did yesterday. All right, it's almost like taking, and I'm just about to show you this painting that I did just because. All right, it's almost like taking something and just seeing it how they want you to see it. Now, what you see is two people kissing, okay? But what about this part right here? What about this part? Could that be another picture? Why this can't be an egg coming from the ovaries and about to stick on the uterine wall? Why it can't be that? Okay, you have to think about, don't just look at the picture how they give you the fucking picture to look at. Okay, look deeper into the picture. What else could the picture be? Okay, could this be an egg? All right, we know it's the moon between them because that's how I drew it. But why this can't be an egg that's about to stick on the uterine wall for somebody's new beginning? How come it can't be that? All right, we have to look at shit a little bit different than what it was given to us. All right, because when you see a picture, you might see something completely different. I could have turned that picture upside down and you would have been like, oh shit, that's a Russian space station. That type of energy. Okay, you could have seen something completely different in that picture that I saw. This is what we have to do with what the fuck they give us to work with. Okay, what did they give you? Okay, see if you can see something else in that. Okay, because that's the only way you're going to become empowered. Okay, that is the only way you are going to become empowered. Okay, they are saying that this LGBTQ FGW whatever. Okay, they are telling you that this is okay. All right, they're telling you that it's fine, it's okay. But because they're telling you that it is fine and it is okay, does that mean to really do it? Okay, what is going on with your spirit once you do those type of things? Okay, they're saying, oh yeah, it's cool. It's almost like them putting the cigarettes out here. Yeah, you can smoke, but these cigarettes cause cancer. Please smoke at your own risk. This, that. Oh, you can drink. Oh, this could be toxic. This could cause liver failure, or this could ruin the kidney, or that type of shit. Okay, they're giving you the things to do. All right, you have something. You have a choice. Okay, just because they say it's out here and you could do it, do that mean you really want to do it? All right, it's that type of energy. It is that type of energy, okay? When you had these people changing their bodies, okay? When you was born one race and now you want to be something else. Not one race, one gender, and now you want to be something else here, okay? What are you literally doing to the creation of your body, okay? Why are you mutilating yourself? Why? Because they have created this technology that they want you to test out, okay? Because they don't know this shit actually works until they get a dummy to come and be like, I'll do it, I'll change, I'll do this, I'll do that. How many botches do you think they done had before they got it right? Okay, it's that type of energy. Just because they telling you, hey, let's do this, we can do this, we can do this, okay, it does not make it correct. It does not make it right. Okay, empower yourself. Okay, quit going along with every idea that the government place in your fucking face. Okay, it's that type of energy. Well, when we gonna start thinking on our own? Okay, when we gonna realize that flaming hot Mountain Dew is stupid? Okay, it's that type of shit. All right, when we gonna realize that everything just can't be flaming hot? Okay, when we gonna investigate the sauce? When we gonna investigate that hot shit? When we gonna look at things? Okay, when? You have to do your own research. You have to open up your mind, okay? Because as long as you give them your mind for them to feed and for them to program and for them to activate and deactivate, okay, that's the what do you, that's, you're their creation. Okay, you're their creation here. Okay, sage ancestors are saying to protect yourself. Okay, don't absorb everything that they give you. Not everything, not everything. Okay, they made marijuana legal. Now what happens if they make crack legal? You gonna do it? What happens if they start putting rocks in the motherfucking gas station? Are you gonna be like, oh, it's cool, isn't they sell it at the gas station? Like, it's cool, we could do it. It's at the gas station. So you gonna become a crackhead because they legalized crack? Okay? Is that type of energy? You don't want to touch it just because they made it okay or just because they say it's okay. Use your own mind. Okay, I got somebody here who is very, very advanced. Okay, very top ranked, whether or not you know it or not. You're very top ranked. Okay, somebody here is going through a shift. Somebody is going through some sort of a time warp here. Okay, things are being switched up for you, but it's stagnant energy. Okay, I know there's a few people that is going through that same energy. There is stagnant energy here because there is a protection that is around you. Okay, this is the energy that I am picking up on. Anything else here? Anything else? 144,000. Okay, coming together as one. All right, there's about to be 144,000 coming together as one. And what are we doing? We're transmuting energy. All right, this is the energy here. We are transmuting energy to work for your nervous system. Okay, this is the biggest system in your body. Okay, this is the most important system in your body. Now they say the skin is the biggest organ. Okay, and then, okay, cool, that might be so. However, the most important organ in your body or system in your body is your nervous system. Your nervous system has everything to do with your brain, everything to do with your spine, everything to do with transmission, everything to do with transmuting, everything to do with everything, okay? Everything that you do starts in the brain first, okay? Everything that you need to run the whole body is secreted. Listen, in order to be in touch with the cosmos, this needs to be intact. And this is the reason why they're going after this, okay? Your pineal gland and what it secretes is in this. Serotonin, the shit that makes you kind of imbalanced, or makes you depressed, okay? Your serotonin levels is low, okay? All that happens in the brain with the pituitary gland, your pineal gland, your nerves, period, okay? I'm telling you, it's things out here that is affecting your nervous system. Coffee is one. All right, coffee is one. What do you feel like when you're not on coffee? What is your body doing when it's not on coffee? Okay, because caffeine kind of perks up your nervous system. What do your nervous system do without it? All right, it's that type of energy here, okay? The one thing that they are definitely trying to bombard is your nervous system. And we don't think about our body and systems. We don't think about our body at all on the inside, okay? All the regular Joe, the regular person, they think about their body externally, and that is it. Okay, what's going on with my hand, what's going on with my knee? Okay, they're not thinking about what is going on internally, they're thinking about topical, and that is it. Okay, we need to turn our minds on, okay, turn them on, all right, so that the nervous system ain't just programmed with some bullshit, okay, because the nervous system is what activate them dreams. The nervous system is where the memories come from, okay, your nervous system, okay, so take care of your nervous system, okay, eat and drink herbal things that help the nervous system, okay, there is things that repair nerves, okay, and I bet you didn't even know it. There's herbs that repairs the nerve, okay, when you repair your nervous system, you repair memory, you restore things that you could not do, okay, there's synergies that's happening in your head, and synapses that is happening in your head, okay, that is possibly broken off because you drink Pepsi, or because you drink Kool-Aid, or because it's too much sugar, okay, it's that type of energy. All right, I'm gonna give you an example. And back in the day, I used to drink a shitload of coffee. I still drink coffee too, but now I still drink coffee. But back in the day, I used to drink Tim Hortons all the time. And every time I went, I'd be like, it don't matter what size the coffee is, give me 6 sugars. Every single time. 6 sugars, okay? And then somebody was responding, okay, to the fact that I put so much sugar in it, okay? The people at Tim Hortons used to respond like, you sure? You want 6 sugars? You want 6 sugars? Okay? Now, to me, it wasn't a problem, all right? Until I started to feel like I was getting dementia. Like I wasn't remembering shit. My mind wasn't working how it's supposed to work. Okay? I would be looking for the dustpan, but I'd be like, give me the ashtray. Okay? It's that type of energy. Like, where is the ashtray? But I'm looking for the dustpan, okay? And I had to stop and say, something ain't right with me. Like, something is going on with me. And once I stopped putting all that sugar in my fucking coffee, things changed for my life, okay? I was able to remember a lot more, okay? And because that happened, I did research on what sugar actually do to you. White sugar, I ain't talking about raw. White sugar, what that actually does to your body, all right? I seen something on YouTube where they put 2 rats in this tub, okay? And the one rat that didn't have the North American diet, that rat that did not have the sugar and then all of the diet that the North American people eat, that rat was put into the water and went immediately to the middle to get out of the water because it was a little solid structure in the middle, okay? Now, the one that they have been feeding the North American diet, that rat went around and around and around and around and around on some dumb shit, okay? When it got to the centerpiece where he can clam up, he didn't clam up out the damn water immediately or whatever that was. Immediately, he circled that bitch around and around, and then he finally had the thought and the brain process to get up on the goddamn thing. All right, he finally had the thought process to get out of the water, but he took way longer than the one that was put in the water He went immediately to it and got up out and was standing out of the water. He was in the middle structure. The other one, he took 3 extra minutes possibly, okay, if not longer, to actually get out of the water, okay. And they were doing this based on the North American diet, okay, sugar, carbs. They was doing it based on that. So if they were feeding that rat the shit that we eat, and that rat was that motherfucking dumb and could not find that centerpiece to get out of the water, then that's, listen, that's what made me begin my journey. That's what made me begin to change. That wasn't the only thing, all right? But that right there made me begin to change, because I was like, oh, hell no. All right, you got to be cautious. All right, you have a gift that they don't want you to have. All right, and that gift is being looked over by a guardian. Okay, and these people right here, them chosen folk, you and I, okay, we are coming back into these memories. We are coming back into these gifts, and that is a problem. Okay, you are going to have a spiritual glow on you. Okay, you are a royal feminine, which they don't want you to know that you are. Okay, to all of the feminines that is here, okay, listen, space station, I can't make it up. You ain't from here. I can't make it up. Why we got space station, bro? Why and why again? I'm talking about space station. Out of all these cards, space station come out. Okay, you are a royal feminine from a space station. Okay, you are not from here. Okay, you got guardians that is from there. Okay, it is that type of energy. Okay, you are elevated, you are lifted. Okay, you are not from here. Okay, and that is the reason why they have a space station, because they are watching shit, they are seeing shit, okay, that they are not telling you and I about. All right, listen, a lot of people want to know, who the fuck is she? Who the fuck is she? I'm divinely faceted. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.